You're watching NFL Daily. Mason Roy, your super chat. That's going to be the first one we answer. Do you think Everson Griffen could realistically sign back with the Vikings?
I think it's possible. I wouldn't consider it the most likely outcome. I still think Minnesota could use another edge rusher option. Griffen went through some off the field stuff, not this past year, but the year before that. Maybe that's back. That's why he hasn't signed. He said he wanted to take a visit somewhere.
Correct.
I would add him if I were Minnesota. I would also say I would add him if I were multiple NFL teams. I don't think he'll be that expensive. He can be a 1 year, very, very good stopgap option for you. So if the price is right for Minnesota, I say yes. Super chat now from Mason Roy. Thank you, Mason. I do see the Vikings extending Dalvin Cook. I would say around 11 to 13 million. Our offense runs around him or through him, and the play action as well. So I think it's a real smart move.
I think that value is pretty close. I think he's going to want at least 12 because Henry just got 12.5.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Minnesota's argument there could be like, well, you're probably a better all-around back, but you're also more injury-prone, so we're going to give you the Derrick Henry deal. Look, if they offered him the Henry deal, I think you sign it.
If I'm Cook, I take that.
Yeah, I mean, with the injuries you've had, with the offseason that's been in the NFL, I think it'd be good for both sides because he is right. That, Minnesota is one of the few teams that heavily uses their star running back in Dalvin.
All right, Bam Troll, what are the Vikings going to do with Harrison Cook? Of course, we just mentioned Dalvin Cook. Anthony Harris, meanwhile, the long-term side point or viewpoint here, Harrison.
Look, if you're having to choose one or the other, weirdly enough, I actually think it's Cook. But I would try to keep both of them because that defense got decimated this offseason. I don't mind the tag this year for Harris, see how it plays out. It's been a weird offseason. I would try to lock up Cook now, then maybe focus on Harris next offseason.
I think that's fair. And, of course, the Vikings can't extend Anthony Harris right now. They're going to try again next offseason.
Yeah.
But we'll see what the salary cap even looks like at that point. From Apex 2.0, does Tampa make a generous push and effort to land Dalvin Cook?
I kind of think that timeline is kind of come and gone. I think if a trade for Cook was going to happen, it was going to happen, kind of when the holdout, not threats, but idea came out about a month ago. I think Tampa, surprisingly, is just going to roll with what they have. Like, we thought they were going to sign Melvin Gordon. Didn't do it. We thought they'd get in the mix for Dalvin Cook. Who was the other back?
Devonta Freeman was linked, but he was too expensive.
Yeah, Freeman's too much. So, I think they're just going to be a pass-heavy offense, and their run game is going to be short completions from Tom Brady.
All right, you guys have been asking us questions. Now it's time to return the favor. Who is the most overrated player in the NFL? And let's talk general here because, depending on which fan base you ask, they're going to have different answers. So, Harrison, as we let these comments come in, we'll get some shout-outs going as well. Most overrated player in the NFL.
Overrated.
Someone said Fred Warner. I think that was the answer for underrated.
Yeah, I think he's underrated.
He's awesome.
Think of it, guys. Players who are overrated, a couple of things here. Overrated doesn't mean bad. I think everybody thinks overrated is bad. It's not bad. It's just they're not as good and as hyped up as everybody says they are. I think Tom Brady actually falls into this category.
I see a couple Bradys, and I agree.
Look, he's not bad. He's just not what he was. He's not the 6-time Super Bowl champion anymore. He's still good. He's just not, awesome anymore.
The three most popular answers, or four most popular answers, I should say, Dak, Carson Wentz, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. Keep those votes coming for me in the comments.
Typically, we think quarterbacks when we think overrated and underrated.